myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I almost said welcome back to my channel, but this is my first video, so I can't say welcome back because this is the first time. This is the first impression of you guys. No, it's the first impression that you guys have of me. Good. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is a get to know me video. This is the first video I'm going to be dropping on this channel, so I just decided I should do a get to know me video so that you guys can familiarize yourself with the kind of person that you guys are going to be watching, because I feel like it's best if I can do a get to know me video so that you guys could have an advantage at some point to be like, we know her, we've been knowing her, right? Yeah, but without any further ado, I want us to get to this video, like, yeah, so that we do something very fast. I'm also in a hurry, I need to be somewhere, so I just decided I wanted to take a video, or rather shoot this video for you guys. So I do not have any questions that I wrote down or whatever. This is everything I think you guys might want to know about me, because also I do not have a big following in a way that I could ask people on Instagram, that you guys can ask me any questions that you want to know about me, right? So these are the questions that I will be answering that I think it's important for people or for you guys to know about me, or one thing I think you guys would be interested to know about me. Right, so now we are starting on that. The first question that I think, or thing, not even a question, because I'm never gonna do a question and answer. No, this is not a Q&A type of thing. I'm just introducing myself to you guys. So the first thing would be, who am I? So I go by the name of I always struggle so much and I have to tell people my real name. I don't know why. Okay, I actually know why. Because, hey guys, I'm used to being called with my nickname more than my name. So I personally prefer my nickname more than my name. Because even when people ask me my name, that's how I introduce myself. I introduce myself like with my nickname. I grew up at home being called using my nickname. But okay, it's fine. That's a lot of yapping. Okay, so I go by the name of Tolwana Low. Yeah, that is my full name, Tolwana Low, but you guys can refer to me as Tuli or Pumpkin Pea, right? Thank you. Yes, so I am Tolwana Low, aka Tuli, aka Pumpkin Pea. Good. So I am 19 years of age. I'm turning 20 this year, but I'm 19 for the entire year basically, because I'm turning 20 at the end of the year. So I'm 19 years. I am a student at Tshwane University of Technology, and I am doing my second year. And what is the other thing that you guys might want to know about? Okay, I'm originally from Eastern Cape at Sterkspruit, but I moved from home 4 years back. Like when I was supposed to do my grade 10, I did my grade 10, 11 and 12 in Joburg, where I stayed with my uncle and his wife, of which I enjoyed that stay. They did a wonderful job like raising me. I actually feel like they actually raised me, like not even raised me, like they treated me way more than my parents. They did a good job. I'm forever grateful for their lives, and I always thank God for them. And then I did my high school in Joburg in Crystal Park High School at Benoni. Yes, is that Benoni? Hey, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's in Benoni. I think it's in Benoni. I think Crystal Park is in Benoni, but yeah, sharp. I did my high school there, and then I came here last year in PTA TUT to do whatever course I'm doing right now. I don't think I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing right now. Maybe at a later stage I will tell you guys. Yes, and then my parents, my biological parents, are back at home in Eastern Cape. Both my mom and dad, they stay back at home in Eastern Cape. And yeah, I have both my parents, and they are both there for me, and they are both present in my life. And then back at home, I stayed with my mom, my grandmother, and my uncle. Why do I seem so unsure? I grew up in that household. So my uncle was basically the father, not the uncle that I stayed with in Joburg. That is the other uncle. But my uncle, the youngest uncle I have, yes, my youngest uncle, I stayed with him. So it was 3 women and 1 man, which was my uncle. I stayed with them. And then my father stays Eastern Cape, not far from my mom's side of the family. It's a walkable distance to my father's family. So yeah, I didn't stay with him, but my parents are still together till this day. And then I am my mother's only child, but I am my dad's first child, right? And then there are siblings after me. I don't know how many, but I know they are. I know how many. I know 3. Yeah. And then, but I know maybe there could be a possibility that there's 3 more, like from the 3 that I know, or 2 more. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But I know 3, and I've met 2. And then the other one, I was told she passed on when she was young. So yeah. And then, that is the other thing that you guys might want to know about me. Oh, I think my favorite hobbies, what I do on a day-to-day basis. What I do on a day-to-day basis is I love netball. I play netball. I think netball is my life at this point. Even today, I'm so sad that it's Sunday and I can't go to practice. I love netball. I play netball. And the other thing I do is I attend a choir. There's a choir, and all of these stuff that I'm actually counting, I'm doing them here at my rest. But I've started choir in primary back at home in Eastern Cape. I think I was doing grade 3 when I started. No, I don't think I know. I was doing grade 3 when I started attending choir, and I stopped in grade 6 because I started playing netball. I had interest in netball, and at that time at my primary school, you couldn't do 2 things at the same time. And it's not because you were obligated like that, but it is because the way we would have a practicing time for everything. Like we would attend all the, how many classes were we attend? I think it's 6. We'd attend 6 classes in the morning, right? And there were short periods. We'd attend 6 classes in the morning, and then we go to break. After break time, it's practicing time until it's after school. So there's no way you could say you're doing netball and you're doing choir at the same time. You had to choose your battle. You had to choose one thing, right? So it's practicing time for everything. It's choir, it's debating, it's whatever. Others are doing the athletics and whatever, you understand, a rugby, whatever. You choose your battle. So in grade 6, I had an interest in netball and I wanted to try netball, and I stopped music, not because I didn't like it. I just wanted to try something new, right? And I fell in love with it, and I started playing netball when I was doing grade 6, and then grade 7, and also my primary school at that time, yeah, I think still now, it was from pre-grade R to grade 9. So that's why I did my high school here in Joburg, because my primary ends at grade 9. And then grade 7, I think, the same year when I was doing grade 6, I did go back to choir, because there was a point whereby they needed, it was a girls thingy, there was songs compiled just for females. So yeah, I did go them, and yeah, it was towards the end of the year, and at that time I don't think netball was having leagues like that, but yeah, you understand. And then I did go back to choir, and then from grade 7 I strictly went back to choir again. Grade 8 and 9. Grade 8, what was I doing? I think I still stick to the choir and thingy. No, but I think at some point, if I remember quite well, there was a point whereby I chose choir, right? Because I thought, okay, netball is nice, but I can't choose netball over choir at that time, back in high school. No, primary, right? So yeah. And then in grade 9, couldn't do any of those because there was COVID. when I was doing my grade 9, that's when COVID started. COVID started, yes, it started at the beginning of the year when I was doing grade 9, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. If not then, but towards the end of, at the beginning of my grade 9, because I think it's something that happened on March or whatever, I'm not sure.
What?
But yeah, I think I was doing grade, I know I was doing grade 9 at the beginning of my grade 9. So there was no curriculum that took place at school. And then grade 10, and then I had to come to Joburg. And then in my high school, grade 10 and grade 11, there was no curriculum in that school. We did nothing. There was no sports. And it was a big shift for me because I'm from a school that accommodates a lot of activities, whether it's debating, public, there was nothing. Or let me not say, no, there was nothing. Grade 10, there was nothing. Grade 11, there was nothing. Things started to avail themselves like in grade 12. Yeah. When I was doing grade 12, and then there were extracurriculums, and then I played netball. There was no choir. I played netball, but it was not something I did like every day, because I'm doing grade 12. Remember, I have to focus on my box, not on my school. Focus on my box. So I had to tackle this and that. And at that time, I wouldn't say I was the coach or captain, but I was the eldest in the team, and my teacher would appoint me to be responsible for the team if she's unable to come. Our coach, the person who was in charge of that team, right, which was my teacher. She was my business teacher, so she would appoint me to actually take care of them. So they would ask me to avail myself here and there when there are games. But because I loved netball, I would avail myself. I would skip classes, the afternoon classes when we have to attend. I would go and practice netball, and they would see me because my class was not far from the court. And despite it not being far, when they leave the class, they would see me there. I'm having a whistle, I'm blowing the whistle, or I'm inside the court, reaching out for the ball, something like that. So they would see me. So I would choose netball sometimes. But because I would choose netballs on subjects that I know which are, and I'm a theoretical person. I love theory. So if it's anything that's got to do with theory, I don't think I need any extra class. But if it's anything practical like maths and whatever, I hate practical so much. So I had to be there, and watch and learn, because if I'm not there, I won't be able to do it on my own, because I need to remember what's okay. That teacher said 1, 2, 3, then I'm gonna be able to do that subject, right? Yep. So those are the hobbies that I did. And yeah, what did I do? I also did high jump, but that was back in primary. But I don't think I had interest in it, man. I would do it because I would be able to do the jumps and whatever. Yeah. And also because I had no interest in it, there was nothing that would be pushing me to push hard to be like, no man, I wanna go places. No, I would just do it because it's sports day. There's nothing I'm doing. I can't run, I can't. So I would love to be everywhere. So I would do high jump, I would do it, but not push myself to get somewhere. I would just push myself that if it happens, because at primary at that time, Baba, there would be a point where by athletics, they leave us in class, we are staying there, we are studying, they are leaving, they are taking their bags, they are going somewhere. And there still is a school near my primary that they usually host there, and a lot of schools go there. You could see during break time when you go outside, people are having fun there. When you are here at school, and plus my principal was very strict. It was very strict, so you wouldn't do anything, man. You wouldn't even try. Even parents respected that, man. Like, you wouldn't do anything. So I would do it sometimes just to run away from school, to be like, okay, I'm pushing just for me. On times like this, I actually leave school, ne? And I was not a problematic kid. I think it's because I knew I could learn on my own. So it's not a big deal for me to be in class like that sometimes. I only have to be in class for practical things, but if it's anything I could study on my own, I'm going to go, I can go and whatever. So yeah, I tried also high jump, but I never had an interest in it. And then what is the other thing that you guys might want to know about me? I don't know. Oh, okay, I have a best friend. I don't know if you guys will be able to see her because she's far from me now. She's in Joburg, and I don't know when I will go to Joburg, and I don't know if when I go to Joburg I'll be able to like spend too much time with her, because for now every time I move to Joburg my aim is to go to Eastern Cape, so I don't spend so much time in Joburg. Also futhi manje, because I recently got marked in Joburg, I despite it well. And then I have a best friend. Her name is Kamogelo Mfene. I love her so much and I miss her so much. I just realized. And then what's the other thing? Well, I have multiple friends, but everywhere I go I have friends, right? And it's not because I'm the kind of person who, but now that I'm growing up, I see the importance of having a very small circle. So here at Rest, here in PTA, I have 2 close friends, right? And Andile and Paseka, those are my 2 close friends that I'm actually always with here at Rest. And then I have my other friends that like we are friends and we avail to each other when there's a need, right? If she needs me, I'm gonna be there. If I understand, I'm going to be there. So yeah. And then what is the other thing that you guys might want to know about me? Oh, I'm Sotho. Both my parents are Sotho, even though we come back from Eastern Cape, because people always mistake me for being Xhosa or Zulu or whatever language it might be. I am multilingual, right? I can speak whatever language. I'm joking. I'm joking. I can't speak whatever language. I know I can speak Xhosa fluently, Sotho, Zulu fluently, and what is the other thing? Pedi, I can understand you, but it's hard for me to speak Pedi fluently because I'm Sotho. So your words are contradicting my words and my language, you understand? So I can understand you when you talk to me, and I can respond to you using my Sotho or whatever language at that time I'm deciding to speak. So I am Sotho. I am a Sotho girl. Sotho girl with some power. It doesn't even make sense. But I think that it's all, guys. I don't think there's anything like I could simply say about me. Oh, and I have a cousin, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've always been the only kid. Like, I grew up at home. When I tell you, I've stayed with my mother's side of the family, and I was the only kid. My mom, my grandmother, my uncle, and I would be the only kid. And I've always wanted someone so young. So my uncle, which is my youngest uncle from my uncles, not that he's young, Vale. He's very old, but he's the youngest. My uncle just had a kid recently, and she's a baby girl. I can't wait to go home to just meet her. Like, yeah. And I have a cousin. Top, like my number 1 priority. I have a cousin. This is a get to know me video, but the number 1 priority, I have a cousin now. I have a kid that I can carry around and be like, no, you can't. That's what? Is she my kid? No, she's my mother's kid. If she's my uncle's kid, she's my mother's kid. So I can't say she's my kid. But I would say yeah. Like, no, do not carry her like that. I'm joking. I would never be like that because I've experienced like how hurting it is, man. Because I'm someone who loves kids, and kids also love me. I've experienced like being around a lot of kids, so kids love me like that. Kids love me like that, and I love my best friend's kid like that. Like, oh, I love Loya Mtona Loya. I don't think they understand, and I miss him so much. I miss him so much. Yeah, I actually miss him so much. Like, yo, I just realized. And kids love me. I also love them. So I would encounter situations whereby maybe I'm playing with a kid their sister or big brother, or not big brother, their sister will be like, no, hey, yo, guys, I've encountered so hurtful things when it comes to kids because I love kids so much. People would tell me how I should carry their kids, how I should do whatever, what, you understand? So I would never do such a thing. I would never hurt someone because I know how hurting it is to be in that situation, right? Yeah. So also, the other thing that I think it's very important is, I forgot one of the most important questions, like I've been yapping. These are the two things that I will be answering. I'm sorry, like I keep on looking outside. These are the two things that I will be focusing on. I mean, these are the two last questions in my head that I will be answering to you guys that I think they're very important. Number one would be, why did I start a YouTube channel? I started a YouTube channel because I've always liked being in the entertainment industry, and I've always wanted to do YouTube since last year. I remember in high school, my friends and I would plan good after matric, guys. And I used to tell myself, which is something that is holding me back, it's because I do not have a phone with good quality. I bought a phone last year at the beginning of the year that had good quality, but still I would procrastinate. I would always feel like, okay, no, now that I have a phone, I need to buy new clothes. Now that I have new clothes, I always felt like there's something that is like a big of a shortage for me to start YouTube. But I took a step now, and this is me taking a step. I literally took a step, like you guys won't see it, but I literally did it in a way. Well, my body, my legs, actually not my body, but yeah, this is me taking a step to a closer way to my dreams, and I hope I'm going to be your best friend. I hope you guys are gonna fall in love with me, because I think I've fallen in love with the camera also. Like, I love this thing. I feel like it's very therapeutic. You have people to talk to, like people who are there to listen to you without, sometimes it's just people you're going to meet, you don't know when, but you're gonna meet them at some point, right? But it's better, man, talking to people that you don't know whether or not you're gonna meet them, right? Than talking to people who can literally be like, oh, it's all low. You told us 1, 2, 3, you understand? So yeah, and then and then my other friend that which is Usupo, guys, I love her so much. I want you guys to go and follow her. Please go and follow my girl on all her social media platform. I think on her video she announces anything that's going to do that, I don't know. But on TikTok, on YouTube, I'm going to write down her thingy here, her channel. Please go and subscribe to her channel. Yeah, she was the one who like gave me like that thing. A good girl, we've always wanted to do this. Do not sleep on yourself. It's time. If you do not start now, you won't start. Like, this thing, it wants you to start. If when you start, you know, and I can surely agree to that, because once you start, like, you enjoy it. If it's something you actually want to do, you are going to enjoy it. But if you start something you do not want to do, obviously there will be things that will be keeping on, like holding on to you, like so. Yeah, but if it's something you always want to do, or you've always wanted to do, you're going to keep on going, because it's going to be your therapy. It's going to be something that you look forward to, and it's something that you want to do. So yeah, so she told me to keep going, because I used to do also from high school. People would be like, start a YouTube channel, do whatever, you're so entertaining. In high school, I told myself, when I get to varsity, in varsity, I'll be complaining with a lot of things. But now I've just seen, no man, let's just do this thing. Like, we need to get the bag. Yeah, understand? So yeah, she's the one, like, she's still in my mind. Like, she's the one who pushed me, and she also showed me, like, she didn't just this bubble gum hour. Now it's like I'm mumbling, or I don't know what I'm saying. So she didn't just, sorry guys, I had flu. Now it's recovering. she didn't just encourage me with the words. She took a step also. She posted consistently on her TikTok. She posted on her YouTube. She also has like 2 videos. You guys must also go and watch that on her channel. And then then I saw, man, man, it's time, man. Like, let's get up and get the bag, man. I understand. Let's not slip ourselves. We can actually do this if we want to. I would literally like realize that about myself. I would do something very like out of this world, and I'd be like, if someone was taking me a video doing that, I would actually blow up. So that's one of the things that made me like to push and be here. But I've always wanted to be in the entertainment industry because I've had interest in drama at some point, and I was like, I want to do acting. But now I think I've outgrown that, mainly because I wanna be my own thing, a boss, like be responsible. I do not want to work for someone. I want to know I'm pushing myself. If I don't push myself, there's no one who's going to push myself. So I'm gonna be able to be consistent and try to keep on pushing for my channel and my bag. And then the other thing, the last question, which is, I think it's, what is the kind of content that you guys should expect from me? The kind of content that I want you guys to expect from me is I'm gonna be doing the vlogs. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna be doing vlogs. I want to vlog for you guys. I don't know, I think when time goes on, maybe I will find different things, but I want to vlog for you guys. And also I would try do things with my friends. You guys are gonna see them, my 2 friends that I say they're my close friends here at Resi, yes, because also we're thinking of starting a YouTube channel for the 3 of us. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm wishing, like I have a big wish that it actually happens. So maybe I will do mukbangs with them on my channel, or rather you guys spending the day with me or whatever. But it's just mainly going to be my personal life, nothing that is going to be staged or whatever. You guys are gonna see my life on its realist form. Yeah, I think that is the last thing I have to say, because my mind just went blank. I can't think of anything that you guys would want to know about me or whatever, but you're just going to move with the flow. You guys are gonna see what I'm trying to show to you guys. And can you please also comment down on this video to tell me what content you guys would like to see from me, right? So I'm going to look onto that and see if I can be able to do the content that you guys want, right? So yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you guys for giving me time and listening to me yapping a lot. Like I yap a lot, guys. Like, yo, I think you guys should have a bit of sympathy, because I think even on my vlogs there will be a lot of yapping. I talk a lot, but that's fine. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video, taking your time to literally listen to me talk a lot. I love you guys so much. I already love you guys. Like, I already love you guys. Believe it or not, I already love you guys. I love you guys so much. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share my channel to your friends, and tell your friends to tell their friends and their mothers and their friends and whatever to come and subscribe to my channel, right? Yes, they must come and subscribe to my channel, and do the most, also like, comment, and also whatever, right? Yeah, and also please do not forget to hit that notification button so that you guys are notified next time I drop and get I'm joking. That's how we end up this vlog.